Check out this $1 million project where we build 3 houses in less than 7 minutes. First things first, we had to get mobilized. We had to get the Bobcat equipment on site so we could get these trees cleared out. There wasn't much. We had one big tree that we had to drop and then some little trees all the way around. You can see us cutting everything away, got the chainsaws out there. And this is the big tree that we had to drop. You see I got my pink hard hat. We got the mulcher out there, a couple dumpsters, and we started getting straight to work. Check this out. That's pretty cool. Drop that big tree right there. A lot of people didn't like that when we first did it. Oh, why are you cutting down trees? Because we need to build a house. That's why. You don't live under a tree. Nobody else wants to as well. We cut in some temporary driveways. Got this trencher from Barretto right there. Got that put in. Got the silt fence going. Got the surveyors out. And we had to get this silt fence finally installed because you got to have erosion control on your job site. So we went around the property, got everything done how we needed it, and that turned out pretty great. And then we got more gravel here, built up a little ramp so that the dump truck could actually back all the way in and we didn't have to move all the gravel from the road. That turned out great. We got 3 temporary driveways in right there, and we got all the topsoil away from where the houses were going. We got some stakes set, and Sun Concrete LLC came in with the monolithic slab forms. These are going to make this space look amazing. Why? Because once they form up the houses and we get this gravel backfilled, it's going to look beautiful. Then the plumbers came in right there. We got MC Plumbing in the house. They came through and got everything plumbed in for us in the slab right there. And then once they were done, all we had to do is make sure it got tested. We got some concrete bed out there. We got the plastic on it. We got everything compacted, and it was time to pour. So you know that means big breakfast, big pumps, big concrete trucks. We got a lot to do. That looks like Taco Bell coming out of you right there. But look how beautiful this is. Once they got everything floated, all this concrete done, the concrete did a great job setting up. So it was time to install the French drain around, and then the framers came out. Everything got set up real quick. They got all the walls standing, and the process was moving right along. We got the 3 homes, our $1 million project, right here going up. They got the OSB sheathing around the exterior walls. They got the subfloor up right there, and then they just started to get straight to work again. They are moving super fast. I was really excited to see 3 houses go up at once because when you see this much progress, you know you can start building more, selling more, making more, and that was the whole point. We got 84 lumber out there right there. That's where we got all of our material from. You can see the house wrap and everything. Then the plumbers came back out again. It was time to do the rough in. Once the framing was done, you see the tubs getting delivered. You see everything getting worked around the house. And then we got the roofers there. Had to get that paper down. Synthetic felt right there. We got some ice and water in the valleys. We got the ridge vents. We got all the shingles done. Had to put some metal flashing up against some areas right there where siding's going to be going. But all in all, this turned out really great. We got HVAC out there and everything was going amazing. The progress was just moving right along. And you got to think, this is only a 7-minute video. Look how fast these houses are getting built. Electrical came out. It was time to get the electrical rough in done after HVAC finished up. We got the drywall in through the 2nd-story windows right there. They dropped it off real fast. And then it was time for EPB, our local internet and service provider for electrical, to come out and dig all the way across and put down some transformer boxes and handholds. Then it was time to get the windows installed, then the siding installed, and everything was looking really, really great. We ended up going with Lansing right here with the vinyl siding, and we were really excited to see how this turns out. The guys did a phenomenal job getting this board and batten on the front, and then we went lap siding around the sides and the back. So as the siding was finishing up, we were ready to get into the next stage of getting some electrical poles replaced because the area needed it. Then the guys came in and cut out some of that asphalt, repaved it. That turned out awesome. And you can see it was time for drywall. It's time to get everything covered up. We passed all the MEPs, got all inspections done, and got, obviously the insulation before the drywall guys showed up. And you can see that everything was just turning out great. They went ahead and mudded everything, got everything sanded, remudded, sanded again, and then we had to put on this metal roofing right here on the front little area just to switch up the vibe. We wanted to switch it from shingles. Got the post installed, got the sewer ran. They had to actually shore that right there and just make sure that everything was good because we had to spend $7,500 just to find that sewer tap because they forgot to install it when the city was actually putting in sewer. Got the painters out, got the tile guys out. Everything was moving right along. This is how construction sites typically do not look. It does not move this fast in a 7-minute video. However, when you are on top of things and you can get everything scheduled out. It seems great in videos, but realistically, guys get sick. They're humans. Things get messed up. You have to fix stuff. But regardless, the trim guy showed up and got to work and started getting everything installed for us, stairs and everything. We got Lillian cabinets coming in all the way from Michigan or Largo, Florida. They delivered all of our cabinets, which are great quality. Love them. And then our cabinet installer came in and got everything done for us. It's time for the plumbers to come back out. It was time for the plumbing rough out, get the water heaters in, get the toilets in, get the appliances in. Everything was going well. Then we got that backsplash in the kitchen. Then it was time to get a little bit of stucco on these monolithic slabs, and we were going to run to the finish line, race to the finish line. HVAC came out to get that rough in. It was time to get everything finished up. They're really close on doing their part, and then with that being done, as you kind of rough everything out, you are finishing up with garage doors, kind of making music on that garage door right there, having fun on the job site. Insulation comes in. It's time to blow in that attic. They did a phenomenal job, and then it was time to get some concrete out again to get our driveways poured and to make sure everything looked really good before we started on landscaping. So as they were finishing up, we were really excited to see how this product turned out, getting all the joints in and everything like that. Great thing is we had room for the trucks to be able to go in between the houses. We didn't have to get line pumps or anything like that. So then it was time to final grade. So I jumped in the skid steer with Paul, and then we got our guys out to do the actual sod. That was turning out phenomenal as they were finishing up concrete on the other side and then getting sod on one side, and then we come back to this side, and everything was just working out really great. So we were excited to see this final product. And these houses turned out beautiful. They sold very quickly. They weren't even on the market for 2 weeks. And you can just see the exterior finishes. Everything looks phenomenal. We're really excited. If you want to get into this, check out my real estate course, nikos-school.teachable.com, and you can kind of learn a beginner's way to get into it. So hope you enjoyed this video. Check it out. Drop a comment. Make sure you like it.